Hello, all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and we are back in our mission to build a moon base. And I was doing some off-camera work, and as you can see, we had a pirate salvage carrier come flying by, and they sent out some scavenger drones, 2 of them. So I got to go over there and clean those up. Let's do this. Let's see what we got over here. The turrets did their job, that's for darn sure. That one actually did all the work, and because they came in from that direction. So we have this drone here, which will, let's see here. Kind of shot what's probably was part of the engine and stuff like that out. So let's go ahead and finish. Let's go ahead and salvage this thing. Grab all the parts off of it. It had a gun on it. No reason not to salvage this stuff. Oh, what do we got in there? Oh, ammo. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, that's that more ammo? Oh, that's uranium. Alright, so it's running off of... Must be getting its power from a small nuclear device. Get all of this cleaned up. And we must have shot out maybe the power. See what we got over here. This, oh, this was a welder drone. Let's go ahead and take these thrusters off. Yep. We got some decent protection. I also had been doing some work over on that other turret, and I think I got it pretty much done. So we'll go over there and take a look at that and see what I've got done over there, and we'll get these cleaned off. What I really want to do today is get the repair ship docking station all fully attached. I actually finished that up as well in the off-camera work. So we'll look
Inventory full.
Oh, all right. Let's go up and dump this stuff. And let's hop over here. Parts. Put these into the not parts. So we can go ahead and just empty all of this stuff out. I don't have any use for the uranium right at the moment, but who knows? We might end up with some uranium at some point. Let's finish salvaging this up. Oh, I missed a piece over here. Let's get this all cleaned up. Go. Not that I necessarily need parts, but I don't like having a cluttered area. Detector component. Alright. Oh, okay. Grab those. That's kind of a sophisticated drone. Assuming the intention was to salvage everything that it can. I guess pirates aren't concerned the fact that the drones didn't come back, which is a good thing. But I feel better about at least the defenses that I have put up right now. That turret did its job. I do have to, I think, get some more magnesium and make sure I've got plenty of ammo on hand.
Energy low.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get the rest of this stuff cleaned up. Hopefully I got enough room in the inventory right now. Okay, I think we got it. There we go. All right, let's go put these over in storage into our parts container. And let's do that. It all goes in there. All right. And I guess I better get charged up here. And then we'll go take a look at what I've got done. Actually, that other turret, I got it finished. And then I was just doing some work around the base here as well. So we'll show you all of that. All right, let's get charged up. Okay. And then we can get back to our docking station. I know I should have a ship that wants to come in and dock and get some repairs, I guess, or some maintenance. But I'm the closest, and the fact that it's close to being done, he's waiting for us to get that thing finished. But we'll go back over there and look at that. So I kind of finished out this platform somewhat. I still got some more work to do around here. I've got that out over there, but let's go look at this turret over here. And I put a stairway in. I added a few barrels and stuff in and around here. I also put some lighting in. So I'll show you the lighting. We'll kind of walk up. I'll show you what I've done. And then I'll actually move the sun around a little bit just so that we can see what I've done with the lighting. But I got this stairwell in. Put this all in. There was a spot there, so I threw some barrels. And so this stairwell goes all the way up. And here we are at the top. And so I put lighting in up here. I've got the rails in, so we've got safety all the way around, so you can't fall off. And so let's take a look at, let's change the lighting a little bit here, just so you can kind of get a feel for it. Let's put this down. And my lighting is off. So you can kind of see I put lighting up and in and around here. I use these posts. I would like to have put this a little closer, but I couldn't get an angle to project out over here. I would have liked to have put this here. I could have put the post here, but I couldn't get the lights and everything to line up. So I went with a post right there, those trusses, and then put those light on there. And as we, so I'll go back down the stairs, and you can kind of see some of the lighting that I've got in here. I think I've got like about 7 or 8 different flights or stories here on the stairs But I put the lights all in so that you can see as you're going down. And I'll try not to make you too dizzy as I'm doing this, just so you can kind of get a feel for how much stairway had to be put in. This is part of the support system for the main building. So if we kind of keep coming down, and I'll just kind of pause here or give you a chance to kind of catch up with yourself, because it gets a little dizzy coming down through these stairs. So, and here we are back down on the floor, down on the bottom. But that this turret is done. It's all connected in. It can pull in its ammo. And so let's head back over to the main docking station, and I've thrown in one floodlight up there to start kind of lighting this place up. I want this to be quite a bit brighter with some light and stuff, so that it really kind of sets itself up. But for right now, let's go ahead and bring our daylight back. Do this. You can kind of see what I've gotten done so far. Alright, so if we come up through here, we fly out through the outside, so you can kind of see from here, I've got the structure all done. I might add a little bit more down here on the floors and stuff, but the idea is that this is supposed to be really open. And I've got all of the underneath piping done, so you can see that that's all in place. I've got the subgrids all put back in off the projector, so which that was like this connector and this piston and stuff, so I had to put these all back in. They didn't come through on the projection just because they are subgrids, but I've got one up here, so that will extend down. These can extend out and up, so you can have different heights for your connectors. As you can see, I've got one of them that's already extended up. So let's go over here to the projector itself. Well, first thing I want to do is, so it's all connected in. So what I want to do, I need to go grab some steel plates. And let's do this. Let's grab those out of there. That's more than enough. So my thought process here is having some sort of ramp leading up to here. So what I might do, let's change this over to the blue, and let's put blocks in along here. Bring it over to there, which means I'm going to need to bring this out, I think. Oh, one got away. Can't let them get away. All right. There. There. And I think one more. I'll get the supports in. Obviously this is going to have to get filled out through here. So if I go to something like, let's go to G, and if we look at ramps, I would have something like this I could put in. Let's see how this would probably look. Let me put this over. Put it right here. And I would want to make it yellow probably. If we were to put this in those in there, that would mean I would, oh, of course I need interior plates. If we put and that reach up to there, let's go grab some interior plates. Just kind of start putting those in there just to kind of see how they look. Oh, all right. Let's get rid of about 100 of these. There we go. That way we can get a few more interior plates. All right, that should be enough to work with. All right, let's do this. Let's come over here. Well, I'm kind of thinking, here's what I'm kind of thinking. We would have this somewhat built out here. So if we do a stairs as well, let's go maybe one of these. We have the stairs kind of coming along here. And let's put some blocks down coming off of here. This is just to kind of see how this is going to measure out. I was making the stairs yellow. So if we put another one in there, and we put back to P, and then we put another block in right here. Just this kind of is just kind of in temporary mode, but then I can put, let's see here, back to the stairs, 6. Put that in yellow. I can put that stairs there. So that gives me a stairs going up to here. We might put some more blocks in. That kind of is what I have for an idea. And then these blocks down here, put those in there, 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 so that we're kind of building this platform out. I've got that
Energy
connected
low.
in. We'll get a little bit of energy here, but the idea is that I want to get that all kind of connected in. And then I can remove that projector. And I'll show you what the projector is showing too as far as my build. And so I know the pieces that are unfinished that are on there, and I can show you those as well. So we'll get that, let me get those get charged up. I'll show you that. And then I'll continue to kind of design out that ramp area and try to get it built, and then kind of show you what we've gotten done there. But let's do this. I just want to make sure this is firmly connected. And I can do that by, let's see, let me put some blocks down. These will be just temporary blocks. 5. But if I kind of come up here, here, and here, 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 build those out. All right. Now, if we come over here, so what we'll do is I'll kind of show you what we've got here. This we'll look for this piston right here. So this is oh. All right. So this is square piston 4. So if we come down here, well, the fact that we could see everything, all of those chairs and all of that, we come back over here, we can see that we've got all the table. It's all showing connected in. So this square piston is kind of showing that we've got the whole base connected up. So this is all part of the, it's all connected into the main base now. So we'll be able to remove that, and then I need to build this out and connect this all in. And what I'll probably do as well is, actually, let's just do it right now. If we go 5, come straight across here. That's connected in there. So we've got more than enough stuff connected in. So now we're going to be able to take that piston out. But I want to show you how the blueprint came out. And if we go here, pop into here. Let's go into our control panel. Let's go to projector. All right. So it shows armor blocks remaining, armor blocks. And I know what those blocks are. Those are blocks that are on these columns that have gone down into the ground. I think I've got some a little bit longer. So when I did the projection, I wanted to make sure they were long enough so that they would sink into the ground. And so that's those armor blocks that are not done. There's 3 neon tubes that are not complete, and I can show you those. And then I've got a half window corner and a gated catwalk that are not complete. And let me show you where those are at. And then what we're going to do is come back and remove that projector. So let's see. So those neon, I'm using those as brackets, but I might change that up a little bit. I might use some flat panels that I have, but I've also kind of liked having these where they're undone, and they do kind of look like brackets that are holding it in. I was trying to work on some additional design along through here, and so I've left, this is that half window that is not completed, and then this is the graded walkway. So let's, the moment of truth, let's go ahead and remove this projector. All right, now we should still be able to come over here and see everything attached in, and we do. We have everything there. And then if we come over here, we should see all of those pistons and stuff. And let's control panel, if we go And there's all of those square pistons that are part of the docking station. So that has worked out pretty well. All right. Well, let me kind of work away on this and see what the best way of connecting this up and seeing how I can design this out. And I'll get back with you here in a little bit. All right, I think I am making some progress here. So this is going to be a stairwell coming up, and it's going to come up into here. This will be built out a bit more, so that I need to probably have to add quite a bit more on the floor level here. The idea is that forklifts and stuff like that can bring parts over as needed, stuff like that. You know, who knows? It might need to be bring some bigger stuff over. So this is going to be kind of built out. This will be a bit more platform, probably out to that corner right there, and then will be built out around to here. I'm still not sure if I want to build this section out over to here. I'm going to have to kind of see how that looks. I also have started putting in some beam support under here, figuring that this platform is going to be kind of a massive area or massive amount of weight once it is done, so it can have some structure as to showing some support. Now what I might do is build this column down to here and across, and build this out and then leave this inside open. I just kind of got to see how that's going to look. So we'll see how that kind of turns out. But this is kind of, the design of this is kind of trying to make it look good. And I think one of the other things I want to do is put some rails along here. And I think the way I need to do that, if we land down here, let me look for, let's see here. Let's go to G. And I think if I do something like this, let's see if this is going to work. I bring this down here. And we're going to put something about like, actually let's turn this around like that. Oh, actually let's do this. Let's change that. I need to put this to where it will connect right there. I'm thinking I can angle this up using these to make kind of a guard-looking rail. And then if we put that there, put that there, let's see. And put that there. Oh, come on. Shoot. Well, I know the problem. I know what the problem is. That ramp is on a different angle than what these are. I wonder if we've got something else here that will work. Well, let me keep playing around with this. That's kind of what I was thinking that I could use to add kind of a rail up through there, since we really don't have anything that works on a really good angle. But I think I can figure something out. So I'll leave that as is right there, but you can kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. So the idea will be that I'll have, actually we can take this stuff out right here. I don't need this anymore. And I think we can take these out. Take that out and that out for the time being. So, again, if I leave this open, through here, and that was not connected. All right, well, that's fine. It's going to take it out anyway. All right, that piece is connected. So if we take this out and this out, that out, I kind of wanted to leave this open, and I might, well, I have I have the beams coming over to here. So that beam's coming over to here. I could, though, take this portion of the platform out and maybe, well, I got the beams in. I'll have to look at that. So let me keep working away on this and see what I can come up with. I want to see if I certainly can't get a better rail going up. I thought I was going to have that work out like that, but maybe I got something with a little bit different angle that I can utilize going up that side slope right through there. So I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Well, I think I have made some progress on this ramp area. Let me finish, oh, figures. Let me go grab some steel plates, and I'll finish welding that up, and we'll take a look at what I have got done. Starting to come into shape. That. This is, again, this area in here is all going to be filled in. This will be filled in out to there. I have managed to, I think, and this is going to get changed here. Actually, that one I think can stay there. That needs to be painted. Let's see. Let's do this. All right. So this is going to be a walkway. I've probably will do the same thing that I did here. These are panel sides and the angles, and I think that doesn't look too awful bad when you get up here. So you at least have some guardrail type things coming up these ramps. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to leave these unfinished, and I think that'll look pretty good. I'm going to, again, fill this area out. Probably will block this off. If I do, I'll have to take these out, and that's okay. If I can fill that in. And then we'll see what I end up wanting to do. Probably we'll put in barrels and stuff like that over into this area, just as a kind of a decorative type area. And I've got an idea for a blueprint that I saw out there on the workshop that I think I will bring in, and I think it'll work pretty well here on the ramp and the deck and stuff here in the production area. So I think that's what it's like a forklift that was built. So I think if I drop that in, and we'll have that here, and then I think it should be able to, I hope, come up here up to this ramp. Now again, I've got to fill some more of this area in up here, and I'll start doing that offline. But I think, let me do just a little bit more work here, see how much more I can get done, probably another 15-20 minutes or so, and we'll see how this all starts shaping up, and then I think we'll be getting close to calling this video good for the day. So let me get started on that. Well, I think I am going to start wrapping things up here. Got quite a bit done here on the base. Probably not as much as I wanted to get done today, but if we look back, that's all done with the off-camera work. I still got to do lighting and everything in there, and there's a lot more I want to do as far as wiring and things like that to make it look a bit more industrial-like. I did get kind of the idea laid down for my ramps, although I'm not real fond of the checkerboard here, and either I make that all yellow, or because I do like the yellow stairs, and I am going to be putting these up along this side here just to get that same feel. This is going to be an open area here, obviously. If we do this, let's just see how these blocks will look in yellow. There we go. Probably shouldn't have done these last two. Let's change these back. All right. I think that looks pretty good. I need to, and I'll probably do the same thing on this side. I got to take these out in order to paint these. And let's see. So if I paint these all yellow, and I think that'll look okay. The fact that these are... Actually, I need to take that out and change that. Let's do that right now while I am at it. Since these are not going to be... that's what I wanted right there. Now, since these are not going to be finished, it didn't matter what the color was going to be on that. I just wished I could have got a more straight line coming up with the rails on here. I think that would have looked a lot better. But as it is, I think that's what I could come up with, is what I have for my blocks. Again, I'm going to paint these blocks all yellow, so that will give us a ramp that comes up into the docking repair area. I'll fill these out some more, and then this will be kind of a industrial size area here. I want to put some more scaffolding, obviously, in and around here, that sort of thing, and just kind of get that filled in. So again, I'm going to be doing a lot of work offline because I do want to get this project done. And so once I get this area done, the only other area I have that what I want to do here, and I'll fly over in this area over here. I think I've got it where I've started doing some work on it offline. Over here, I think this is going to be a satellite area, and I'm going to come in off of here. And when I say it's going to be a communications satellite area, so this will come out here. There'll be a building right here, similar in size to that, maybe not quite so tall, and that's going to have antennas and stuff. And once I get those put in, I'm sure that that's really going to attract the space pirates. The only other thing I might do after that is put one more turret in on the other side of the docking station over there, so that anything coming in from that side will have the guns will have a clear path to it, and it should be fairly easy to run that over there. It's just a matter of running the piping over. So I think for today we are going to call it good, and let me get landed down here. Okay, well, all you space engineers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video, and please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, space engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.